Hoppa! Alright kids, you know the score. You've been streaming for a hot minute, you've made a few commands, things are going good, but you notice that a few community members have stopped using the boring default channel rewards and started bragging about how many channel points they've got instead. Oi, oi, oi! Well, listen here, little Timmy. It's time to kill two stones with one bird. We're making a point sync. Dobar dan, kako si? I am Stubbernaut. I am tired of hearing the Foo Fighters confessions. I stream on Twitch over at twitch.tv/Stubbernaut. Come say hello. Now I hear it. I hear what you're saying. You're like, Tubbs, what's a point sync? Well, let me tell you. We're going to make a channel point reward that starts off incredibly cheap. And then as each person redeems it, it gets more and more and more expensive. And why they're going to want to waste their points on it? Well, boys, it's because they're going to be fighting over who's king of the hill. And any nerd over the age of 24 remembers playing Halo, and the buckets of sweat lost to being king of the hill. We're going to be going through a bit of a basic setup today. This is what you're going to be working with. We're going to have 2 Streamerbot actions, an increment, 1 channel point reward, a command, some persistent user counters, some global variables, and about 5 to 7 minutes of swearing and trying to remember where every sub action is hidden because it changed then, now we're old, and this is our life now. So we're going to jump straight over here. You've seen Streamerbot. This is the new fancy version of it. You guys are probably better at it than me by now. We're going to start off easy. We're going over to platforms. We're going to click the big button here. And just like last time, this hypothetically, it would work on Kick as well, but we're going into Twitch because that's what we do. And we're going to load up the channel point rewards system there. And from here, we're going to right click and go create a new reward. This is our bread and butter. It's how we're going to be redeeming it. So we start here. So what we're doing today is we're going through with King of the Hills. And basically, this is going to be what they click on every single time they want to redeem it. Current King of the Hill is nobody. Is a big fat NA. You can change the background color. Keep the point cost at 1. That's important. I always go redemption skips queue, so you don't have to go through and tick off every single person redeeming it. But the important part is you tick that big persistent user counter right there for me. That's going to be important in the creation of this. And put it in a group. Keep it organized, keep it neat, keep it tidy. Otherwise you end up like me and just have stuff everywhere. It's terrible. And when we hit OK, we look here and look, bam, there it is. King of the Hills, channel point created. That was all done. Good night. No. We go back over here to home and we go into actions. And from here, we're going to, 1, delete that. 2, we're going to create a new one for you. And basically, I'm just typing in everything wrong for you so you're on your toes. When you create an action, make sure you always group it. Again, keep it neat and keep it tidy. So we're going to call this one King of the Hill. Nice and easy. Bam. There we go. Koth, King of the Hills. Our first action ready to go here. So I am going to botch this up. I'm still learning where all the new stuff is hidden in what menu, but we'll go slow and we'll work together. This is going to be a 2-parter, so we're going to have 1 action to register someone as King of the Hill, and the second part so we can call upon it and find who is King of the Hill. So jumping over here, basically what we're going to do in the sub actions, we're going to right click here and we're going to go add, and the first thing we're going to do is go Twitch, user, and get user info for target. Basically what we want to grab from this little part here is who is redeeming the command so we can use it in a variable later on. So we're just going to go user because that will be whatever the person is that redeemed it, and we're going to add the target info there. I don't know if that's still like valid in 2025, but I still put it there because I'm old man. From here, we're going to do a couple of things. We're going to jump up to the global variables part because I skipped a step, and we're going to create 2 variables. We're going to go, no, I'll do them with yous actually. Who am I kidding? I will go these 2 here. We're going to create a variable. First one is current underscore king, and that variable is set to 0. And then the other one is going to be variable king, and again set to 0. These are global variables that we can pull off the bookshelf, use, store information in it, and put it back on the bookshelf whenever we're not using it. They can be used across many commands instead of the one little sub action. Important that we learn how to use them and put them in there. Always a winner. So basically, once we've got those set, we come back down here and we go add, then we go core, and then we go globals. Oh, look, my brain's working today, boys. And then we're going to get, because get is where we take the variable off the bookshelf. First thing we're going to do is we're going to pull the current king variable off the bookshelf. Current king goes in both fields. It has a current status of 0. So make sure we do that and we hit OK. And then from there, we're going to get specifics. So we're going to go core, globals, get. And then up the top here, instead of a source global, we're going to get user specific stuff. And basically, we're just going to store that as king with a default value of 0. There we go. Excellent. So, looks scary, looks confronting. You'll learn to use them as time goes on. This is literally so we can sit there and go, right, King of the Hill is stored as a channel point redeem, and we're going to use that variable there. And the other one is the current king, so whoever is currently the king of it. And what we're doing with the king variable is we're just going to add another one here, which is go up to core, globals, and then set. I always get them two mixed up, but not today. And what we're going to do is we're going to set the user redeemer here, and we're going to change their king variable to an increment of +1. And what that is for is every single time somebody redeems that channel point, we're going to count how many times they do it. That's what the persistent user counter was from earlier, and we're going to store that information here under the variable of king. And by doing that, every single time we do it, even if I was to redeem it and it says that I'm currently the king of the hill, and then you redeem it and you become king of the hill, when I redeem it again, it notes that I am now king of the hill twice, and we can go through and show that information. From there, we're going to want to go through and go add Twitch, then rewards, and we're going to want to set the prompt. It helps if I can move my mouse in an orderly fashion, and we want to change the prompt. Come on, old eyes. There, set prompt. And then from in here, what we're actually going to do is we're going to set the king of the hill is, changing that to king of the hills, and we're going to go user. And basically what that will do is it's going to update the description of the channel point reward to show whoever last redeemed it. So when you click on it and it opens it up, it's going to say, you know, king of the hill, and then underneath it, description, king of the hill is stubbernaut. Not for long, because you're going to come in and show me how it's done. And then we're going to go add to that. And then straight after that, we're going to go add Twitch rewards cost, and we're going to change the king of the hills to a cost of 100 from 1, but we want to add it. So it's going to be 101, 201, so on and so forth. And that way, every single time that it's redeemed, it's going to get a little more expensive. So from there, we're going to want to tell everyone in chat how it is. So we're going to add another sub action for Twitch. We're going to go up to chat, and we're going to send a message to the channel. And from here, you go new king of the hill, and we're going to want to put that user in there, because whoever the current user is, total times held, and then basically from there, this is where that king variable comes into it. So because we've got it in percentage marks there, it actually stores the variable information, not just the word king. And then we hit OK. So what will actually happen there is once that channel point is redeemed, it'll go through, it'll increase your increments, it'll make you king of the hill, it'll increase the cost of the channel point, and then it's going to tell everyone in chat about it. And then lastly, what we want to do is we want to go add a core globals set, and then in there we're going to set the global variable of current king to the variable of user. We're going to make them the king of the hill. And that's it. That's that command there, all done. You want to go up here, go add Twitch rewards, old man eyes, channel reward, and then go reward redemption. And then from there, ignore all of that. Nobody saw any of that. You're going to set it to Kings of the Hill and hit OK. So anytime that channel point is used, it will magically just go through and set it up in a way that if I was to do this, ignore all of that. I mean, you can do those things. Follow that guy. He's kind of cool. I can actually jump over here and go redeem Kings of the Hill, and it will go... Bam, new King of the Hill is Stubbernaut. Total times held is 0 because this is my first time holding it. And then from there, I want to be able to come back and check. I want to sit there and say, I did a do, respect the king, and I currently have no way of doing that. I just have to claim it every single time I want to do it, which is boring and it sucks and people aren't going to be loving that. So we're going to add a second action over here, and we're going to set that one to be the current king. Keep it in the same group. That's nice and it's neat and it's tidy and all this other stuff in between, which is everything we want and more. And it's a really simple command. Basically over here, we're just going to do the same thing. We're going to go add, core, and then my eyes, globals, and we're going to get the global. Bam. Over here, we're going to get the global for current king. And again, same thing. Current king is the global with the default value of 0. So we're going to pull that book off the bookshelf that says current king, this variable up here. And if we have a look here, the current king is me. Hooray for me, Timmy. And then basically we come back over here. So now we've taken that book off the bookshelf. We know what's written in that variable. We're going to send a message to Twitch to let everyone know who the king is. So if I was to go send message to chat, or you could really just do it as a reply to that message as well if you want. But you go, the current King of the Hill is, and then same thing, variable current underscore king. There we go, and we hit OK on that. And that's going to tell everyone in chat who the current king is, but there's no way to activate it, you see. So we're going to come up here and we're going to add our trigger, add, we're going to go Twitch, nice and easy one. Actually, it's done in core, isn't it? Yeah, core, commands. See, it told you I'd stuff it up somewhere. And we're going to trigger a command. And then from here, we're going to go create. And we're going to go king. That's the name of it. And the command to actually do it will go exclamation king. Please, for the love of all things holy, put a 10-second cooldown on there for users. Don't let people break things. All right, this is why we have roles, okay? And then once that's set up and you go okay, you can come over here into your chat and you can be like, hey guys, I'm a flex on y'all. You type king and it will show you. Well, ignore that one. Details. That's from another one that I made earlier, just to sit there and go, I know what I'm doing. But it shows you who the current king of the hill is, which is everything we want and more. That's it. It's simple as that. All done. You see? You can make cool things. And the thing is the more that people use that redeem, the poorer they're going to get. They go from using from 1 to 100, and then within a week, you've got people sitting at about like 3,000-4,000, and eventually you'll get to the stage where cashing in on this reward is going to cost upwards of 10,000+ channel points. Who wants to do that, you say? Someone out there cannot handle being second best. You know, they're gonna just sit there and go, I can't handle it. Whenever I click on that channel redeem, it pops up, and it just shows somebody else in one step better than me. Can't have it, can't hack it, need to do this. And there you go. Simple. Take that, apply it how you would like to. Very, very easy to do. If you have questions, you can jump in and ask me anytime on Twitch. I stream 3 nights a week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Don't feel like it's a bother. Come in and say g'day. You show me you can do cooler things with it and go from there. You've learnt some stuff. Hooray for you. I'm going to just sit here and waffle on now and like have this fade to blur and make it look like I've actually learnt some photo editing skills and stuff like that. You know, it's easy. It's a Monday afternoon and it's time for breakfast and showers. Have a great day, guys. I will talk to you soon. Hopefully this comes out a little better than the last one. You guys liked it a lot. You messaged me to say, hey, Tubbs, make more. So I appreciate that. That's nice things. Talk to you soon. Love you. Bye.